Haboim. Welcome everyone. We're about to begin Be'ezras Hashem together on Daf Kuf Gimel Amud Aleph. Starting with Daf Kuf Beis Amud Beis, 2 lines from the bottom. The Gemara had previously told us that Rabbi Yosi says that on Erev Shabbos one can oichel v'hoylech ad shetechshach and lav davka. He can continue eating his food until he's finished. When he is finished, he then makes birkas hamozon with 1 kois, and then he makes kiddush with a 2nd kois. The Gemara then asks, why does he not make on 1 kois both the birkas hamozon and the kiddush? To which the Gemara answered, because we don't want to make mitzvahs chavilois. That means we don't make the mitzvahs considered to be a burden, whereby as if a person is killing 2 birds with 1 stone. To make it easier for him, he fulfills both mitzvahs with 1 kois. Thereby, there's a requirement to make the mitzvah of birkas hamozon on 1 kois and the mitzvah of kiddush on a separate kois. The Gemara now brings back the statement gufa. Yom Tov shechal liyois achar haShabbos. When Yom Tov comes out to be after Shabbos, on Motzei Shabbos, Rav Omar Yaknaha. Rav says that you first do the order of Yayin, Kiddush, Ner, and then Havdalah. Ushmul Amar Yanhak. He says you make it Yayin, Ner, Havdalah, and then Kiddush. On top of Kuf Gimel and Aleph, there are more opinions from the Amoraim. V'Rabba Omar Yahanak. You make first Yayin, Havdalah, Ner, and then Kiddush. V'Levi Omar Kanya. You make first Kiddush, Ner, Ner, Yayin, and then Havdalah. V'Rabbanan Amrei Kina. You make Kiddush, Yayin, Ner, and then Havdalah. Marbid Ravona Amar Nakia, or Nakia. You make first Ner, Kiddush, Yayin, and then Havdalah. Marta Omar Mishmei Rabbi Yoshua. Here it says in our Girsa, Nihak. But the correction, which we'll see in the Hemshech, has to be Nohik. That means Ner, Havdalah, Yayin, and Kiddush. That's how Rabbi Yoshua learns. Sholach le'avua d'Shmuel leRebbi. The father Shmuel sent Rabbi the following question. Yilmedeinu Rabbeinu Seder Havdalos Heich. Teach us the proper order of making Havdalah. Sholach le. Rabbi sent him, Kach Omar Rabbi Yishmo bar Rabbi Yosi. Shomar Mishum Aviv. Who said the name of his father, Rabbi Yosi. Shomar Mishum Rabbi Yoshua ben Chananya. Nohik. It's the latter opinion that we quoted from Rabbi Yoshua. Ner, Havdalah, Yayin, and Kiddush. Omar Rav Chanino, Moshel de Rabbi Yoshua ben Chananya, lemelech, sheyoytze la'aparkos nichnas. The melech goes out and the parkos he enters. Melavin es hamelech. We first then escort the king. Then we go out and we greet the aparchois. So too over here, we first go ahead and melave the melech, that is the Shabbos, and then we bring in the aparchus, the Yom Tif. My have Allah. The Gemara wants to know what is the conclusion over here. What indeed is the halacha? Abaye Omar Yaknaha, V'Rav Omar Yaknahaz. Abaye says you first say Yayin, Kiddush, Ner, and then Havdalah. And Rava says Yayin, Kiddush, Ner, Havdalah, and then Zman. I forgot. In Abaye, I missed out the Zman. Again, Abaye says Yayin, Kiddush, Zman, which is Shehechayanu, Ner, Havdalah. Whereas Rava argues and says the order is different. He says Yayin, Kiddush, that's the same, but then he changes and says Ner, Havdalah, and then Zman Shehechayanu. The Hilchas Rava. Indeed, the halacha is like a Rava Yak Nahaz. That's the way to remember it. Yak Nahaz, Yayin, Kiddush, Ner, Havdalah, and Zman at the end, the Shehechayanu. Rav Huna bar Yehuda Ikloi be Rava. He went to visit Rava. Aisu lekamayhu meor ubesamim. They brought before Rava ner, and they also brought besamim. Borich Rava abesamim bereish v'hoda ama'or. He first made the bracha on the besamim, and then he made a bracha bari mari ha'esh on the or. Omar lei, they said to him, v'ho bein beis Shammai beis Hillel ma'or bereish v'hoda abesamim. Whether you go like the opinion of Beis Shammai beis Hillel, both of them first say you make the bracha on the ma'or bari me'ori ha'esh, and then on the besamim bari menei besamim. So why did you first make a bracha on the besamim and then on the or? Umayhi. And where do we know this is so? This nan. It says Beis Shammai oimrim ner umozoin besamim vehavdala. Ubeis Hillel ner ubesamim mozoin vehavdala. So both of them say the ner is first before the besamim. So why, Rava, are you making the besamim before the ner? Oni Rava basrei va'omar. Rava then answered, and he said, Zu divrei Rabbi Meir. This is how Rabbi Meir learned. Aval Rabbi Yehuda oimer lo nechelchu Beis Shammai beis Hillel ala mozon shehi betchila v'ala avdola shu besoif. That means Rabbi Yehuda says that when they are arguing Beis Hillel and Beis Shammai, they're arguing about the beginning at the end. They're arguing about whether you make birkas hamazon in the beginning and a havdalah at the end. But in terms of the middle, there's no machlokes. They both agree that you first make besamim and then you make the ner. Now they both agree. They are arguing on that, on the order of besamim and the ner. And what is the machlokes? Ala ma'or v'al besamim Beis Shammai oimri me'or v'achar kach besamim u'Beis Hillel besamim v'achar kach ba'or. So you see, according to Rabbi Yehuda, Rava says, I follow the opinion of Beis Hillel, that you first make a bracha on the besamim and then on the or. And then on the Ma'or. V'om Rabbi Yochanan, and Yochanan said, Nagu ha'am ke Beis Hillel, v'alidi Rabbi Yehuda. Indeed, the way Rava himself did it, that's the halacha. Like we follow Beis Hillel, the way Rabbi Yehuda explained it. That you first make on the besamim, barei minei besamim, and then you make a bracha on the Ma'or, barei me'or, marei ha'esh.